Hi and Assalamualaikum to Dr. Hamid and my fellow friends. Today we are from Group 4 want to present about investigation on the mechanical properties of heat-treated aluminium 6063 alloy. First of all, I want to introduce myself and my team member. My name is Anwar bin Ismail. My team member is Walado Hafiz bin Walado Malik and Edgar bin Anamando. For the introduction, as we know, heat treatment process has become common technique for enhancing the mechanical properties of the material. In our research paper, a heat treatment process had been carried out and completed on aluminium 6063 alloy. The effects of tensile strength and hardness of analytic, normalized, quenched, and tempered aluminium 6060 alloy were investigated and found that the quenched specimen hold better tensile strength and hardness characteristics. Aluminium have a major composition of aluminium followed by magnesium, silicon, manganese, copper, iron, chromium, zinc, and titanium. The chemical properties of aluminium alloy are affected by working temperature. Solid solution setting has been used to improve the strength of this alloy series at temperature above 100 to 300 degrees Celsius. The initial strength of 6066 alloy is enhanced through alloying with elements such as copper, magnesium, zinc, and silicon. Because these alloying elements in various combinations show increased solid solubility and aluminium with increased temperature, it is possible to subject them to heat treatments, which will improve strength. Such treatments include annealing, normalizing, quenching, and tempering. Aluminium alloy are majorly classified as casting alloy and wood alloy, which can also be subdivided into heat-treatable and non-heat-treatable metal. For the material, aluminium 6063 alloy such as aluminium, silicon, magnesium are commonly used material for aerospace industries because of its high tensile strength and lighter weight. The major composition metal of aluminium 6063 alloy are aluminium, magnesium, and silicon. It has good mechanical properties which can also be heat treatable and wettable. Density of the aluminium 6063 alloy is 2.68 gram cubic centimeter. Depend on solution treatment process, the tensile strength and hardness varies. Unheat-treated aluminium 6063 alloy has tensile strength of 131 MPa. Okay, now I will continue about the heat treatment process. First of all, my name is Eric Korofin Anawatno. The heat treatment process carried out in this research paper are annealing, normalizing, quenching, and tempering. The aluminium 6063 alloy was procured in the form of bar. It was later machined to the required dimension according to the ASTM standard. The dimension of the specimen for tensile test is 100 times 25 times 6 mm. For this slide, I will tell all of you about the heat treatment process carried out in this research paper. For the first, is annealing. Annealing is the process of heating the metals near its recrystallization temperature and cooling at very low thermal rate. In this paper, aluminium 6063 alloy was heated at 250 degrees Celsius for 1 hour and cooled in furnace. The second is normalizing, is the process of Heating the metals near its recrystallization temperature and cooling at room temperature. In this paper, Aluminium 6063 alloy was heated at 250 degrees Celsius for 1 hour and cooled in atmospheric condition. Third is quenching. Quenching is the process of heating the metals near its recrystallization temperature and cooling rapidly using quenchant. In this paper, Aluminium 6063 alloy was heated at 250 degrees Celsius for 1 hour and quenched in water. Last, tempering. Tempering is the process of reheating the quenched specimen at low temperature over a period of time and cooling under atmospheric condition. In this research paper, the quenched aluminium 6063 specimen was reheated at 100 degrees Celsius for 1 hour and cooled under atmospheric condition. After completing the heat treatment process, the specimens were tested to find out the tensile strength and hardness. Tensile strength was carried out in Shimadzu AGX-S plus universal testing machine with crosshead speed of 20 mm per minute. Hardness of the heat-treated aluminium 6063 alloy were tested using Rockwell hardness testing machine. Next is for experimental results. A. The tensile strength results of aluminium 6063 was tested and the results are evaluated using Shimadzu AGX-S. The photographic view of the machine as follows. And then B. For the result for hardness, the hardness of the aluminium 6063 alloy were tested in Rockwell hardness tester. The B scale had been chosen for the aluminium where the size of the indent was 1/16. 5 trials had been taken at different locations of the specimen and the average value was calculated.
Alright, I will continue the result and discussions. After interpretations of result, the comparisons of various physical parameters had been carried out. This provoked for determining the better material and options were provided to choose depends on the working conditions. The result mentions below: annealing, normalizing, quenching, and tempering. For tensile strength, for annealing 101.266, for normalizing 111.310, for quenching 130.019, for tempering 124.733. The hardness of the annealing is 55, for normalizing 50, for quenching 62, and for tempering 49. We can see here heat treatment process versus tensile strength and heat treatment process versus hardness. For hardness, we can see here quench specimen has the highest tensile strength and the anneal specimen has the lowest tensile strength. For the hardness, we can see quench specimen has the highest hardness value and the tempered specimen has the lowest hardness value. Alright, I will continue for the conclusions. Number 1, tempered specimen has good tensile strength and poor hardness value. Number 2, normalized specimen has average tensile strength and hardness value. Number 3, annealed specimen has poor tensile strength and good hardness value. Number 4, quench specimens has better tensile strength and hardness value. Thus, the heat treatment process was carried out on aluminium 6063 alloy and its mechanical properties were investigated. Thank you. Thank you for listening our presentation.